Howdy folks, it's a MakiBox Friday afternoon update. We just started getting in our hundreds of components and things like that, so as we prepare for mass production. These are the first 300 sets of plastic components for our production that we're working to do in mid-October. Other than the plastics, here we've got some of the packaging materials for the inner pack out. So like here we've got the hot end box that it gets packed into so that it stays nice and safe. Our designer has done a good job with all these packaging, so the hotbed gets wrapped up nice and tasty. And so you've got all the motors and sleeves, and then also so the motors with long screws get packed out to make sure the screws don't get bent in transit, so nice and well protected. The metal parts come in its own box that isolates everything. And speaking of metal parts, we've gotten, so these are all final samples for confirmation for metal rods, the sleeves for the extrusion drive, pins, hot end parts, things like that. So that's all coming up, and then those parts will be coming in production quantities in the next few weeks. Speaking of production quantity things and suppliers and stuff like that. So this is the specific problem that we had with the hot end flex circuit, which is the heater for the hot ends. So these are 3 samples from one supplier, and you can see very visibly that they're all very, very different. So we started out on one end and ended up here. You can see each time it was very different. So at that point we have to go out and confirm a second supplier. So we just got these in today. Obviously it looks kind of similar, but it's quite different for us because some of the details are correct instead of with the other, they had small problems with each sample. So we're testing these out today, and we're going to be confirming the delivery, and we're going to be focusing on getting everything in by the middle of October so we can start your production. And we'll start with 100 the first week, and then we're targeting 500 for the next weeks after that until we clear out all of the current production backlog. So we're shooting for October as being like the month. So yeah, that's it. Thank y'all. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.